Hello everyone and welcome to the Abundance of Love grid. Well, I have some exciting, crazy news for you all. It's now Monday and I was guided to travel out of Sydney into the land this weekend, and I did as I was guided to do. And I took you all with me to place you on the grid and do our healing session. So out in the outback of Sydney I was, up in the Mangrove Mountains, not too far away, but I was out there on the land. And in inviting you all in and creating a beautiful grid that was just filled in a cube, so I picked up the portal vibration of Manly and brought you all with me inside the cube. And I had intentions of beginning at 10 o'clock on Friday, but that didn't happen. So what actually happened, I was guided to wait, and I placed you all inside the grid individually and began by giving you permission just to receive love, and thinking that that was just going to be my first directive, but I was actually told to wait and keep waiting and keep waiting. So it's now 2:30 on Monday afternoon, and you have been on the grid receiving love since 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. So you may have felt some changes already in your energy, but the healing itself, well, filling up with love is a pretty massive healing. So there may be a deeper sense of healing come now. And the reason I was guided to do this is that all of you who have chosen to show up today to receive the abundance of love in relationships particularly have been working really hard, and you've all had some struggles with your personal relationships over the last few months, be it with your beloved, be it with your sisters, be it with your brothers, be it with your parents, be it with your children. There has been some struggles, and I keep getting the word of so much doing, so much hard doing. It's been challenging and trying really hard and making sure that you be good and do the right thing, and you're all really confused about what the right thing is. And that's what we're healing today. The depths of the good girl and the good boy. The perceptions that you've created within your journey of what the good girl and the good boy looks like. And that good boy or good girl is causing this responsibility of being the one who tries so hard, the one who puts all the effort in, the one who has to compromise and be the one who always is taking the lead. And, you know, it's probably served you up until now. But we have to let go of this. The secondary gain is to feel value and feel worth, but you have that value and that worth now. And it's time to just let it all go. And whilst you were on the grid over the last 2.5 days, I was also shown an exhaustion in all of you. It's like you're not tired, you're exhausted. Exhausted of competing with that good girl and that good boy inside of you. And that good girl, good boy confuses you. Confuses you through your own truth of what is right and what is wrong. And the energy of that confusion is exhausting the mind, exhausting the body, exhausting the soul, and exhausting the spirit within you. There's a sense of sadness within the energy. within the cellular consciousness of your body. So we couldn't do this healing until you were all fully topped up, until you were full of love. So you've all been receiving from the vibration of the pink ray since Saturday morning. I'm sure some of you feel like the grid has already happened. For some of you, just that receiving for a couple of days is reprogramming your energy. We want to give from a place of being fully topped up. We want to give from a place of feeling whole, wholesome, nurtured, cared for, worthy, respected. So in respect for you and for myself, I was guided and I followed my guidance. I offered you an extension of this grid by allowing you to change your patterning. Receive first, then give. Receive first, then give. Powerful mantra. And I'm all sure that you're all thinking about how much you've given over the last few months, if not years, and how the balance of receiving wasn't there, even though you thought it was. You were so programmed. It's taken you 2 and a bit days to break down that functionality of giving before receiving, giving from a place of emptiness, trying so hard to be the good girl or the good boy, whatever that crazy perception may be. And that perception comes from a place within you all that's created from your childhood. Everybody's version of a good girl or a good boy is different. But it comes from that same vibration. Learning how to be a human through the rules, beliefs and values and disciplines that we're given at such a young age. So right now, as I prepare your energy, and as I've been preparing you since 10 o'clock on Saturday, you are mastering receiving. You are mastering the ability to feel topped up, to feel the joy of love in every moment. I'm now seeing the energy of the perception and the illusion of the good girl leaving completely. It's like the old programming is rising up above you. It's a grey energy, heavy and dense. There's a message that says in it, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm just so tired. And as I said, it's not the physical tiredness we're talking about. It's the mental and emotional and spiritual tiredness. And I'm sure it has now affected your physical being. But this is much deeper than the physical counterpart. As the hologram of the programming of the good girl and the good boy leaves your energy. And I am doing this healing live time right now So as you listen to it, the healing will be done. You are just integrating through the understandings. It's drawing up out of your energy. You can see like a hologram of your body in energy form, in grey matter, just leaving every cell. And as I'm sure you have gathered, this process has been slow. This energy is leaving slowly also, as the power of the love that you have been receiving since Saturday morning is helping force this energy out. It's happening gracefully. It's like the oil and the water separating. The oil is leaving. It is no longer required to have that perception, that illusion of what is good, what is right. It's time to let go of all of the rules. We don't need to know what they are. We don't need to know. We don't need to know. Just let it go. We don't need to know. Let's play and let it go. We don't need to know. Let's play and let it go. We don't need to know. Let's play and let it go. We don't need to know. Let's play and let it go. In the playfulness of acceptance, we are accepting all this good girl or good boy has taught us. But we do not need that constraint, that restriction any longer. It is holding you back from your true potential to receive the abundance of all the love that is around you, from your relationships, your relationship with self, your relationship with your beloved, and all other relationships in your life. It is leaving now. It is taking with us the grief and the sadness of those restrictions and constraints. Some of you will feel it more in the physical. Some of you will feel it more in the emotional plane. Others in the mental, and others in the spiritual. And some of you, all four. There will be an amazing sense of lightness that follows this. A freedom to co-create your own understanding of who you are without the constraints of the restrictions of being good. Opening you deeper to your heart chakra now. As we go deeper into the dimensions of the love that lives within the home of the soul. The heart is the way back to love. The heart is the way to feel. Sometimes we have amazing relationships in our life, but we don't see them as amazing because we can't feel them. Because the illusions and perceptions of what amazing relationship should feel like is also distorted. So the memory of amazing, the remembering of connection has a wound. So as we receive love through the back of our heart chakra, with this distortion, it hurts. time to clear the memory of this distortion deep within the heart chakra. For all of you, this was created in another lifetime. A lifetime when you were all together. There is many of you that have chosen to be on this grid today. But you all come from one lifetime where this wound was created. Ancient Egypt. It is time to release this. It is time to let it go. For the distortion of the energy is wounding what you receive. Feels like you are receiving wounded energy. And this is why you have always given out instead of received. We are going to clear the consciousness of the fear within this energy. Love doesn't need to be painful anymore. Love can be wholesome, nurturing, abundant in all that you deserve. And this distortion comes from the relationship, or the lack of relationship we have with anger. Because humanity fears change. For that is the light of the anger, the transformation of change. As a result of the vibration of the state of being of anger. But anger is always seen as conquering and destroying, rather than its true identity, creating transformation. We are going to change the energy collectively within you, within consciousness. Anger is love. Anger is transformation. Anger is freedom. So we now invite the truth of the vibration of anger through the shadow to transform all loving relationships into the abundance of love, the abundance of truth. All we need is love. Love is all we need. Love is love. Love is everything. Love is light. Love is shadow. Love is everything. Love is time. Love is money. Love is space. Love is food. Love is survival. Love is thriving. Love is abundance. Abundance is love. Give yourself permission to receive the abundance of love. As I now see it pouring into the back of your heart chakra, you are awakening to the purity of the vibration that love is everything. Love is everything. Open your eyes. Wherever you are, see everything. See nothing. Love is all of that. Love is everything. Love is nothing. Love just is. Wherever you are, have a look around you. The candle is love. The crystals are love. The water is love. The food is love. The scissors are love. The paper are love. It is all there for you. Just have to allow yourself to receive. Receive the abundance of love that is there. Receive as the distortion dissolves within you, as the hologram of the perception that you created for the illusion of what is good is leaving you. We can receive love in many forms because love is everything. Love is the abundance of joy, yet the abundance of sadness. Love is the abundance of anger, yet the abundance of transformation and change. Love is everywhere. Love is everything. Love is you. You are the abundance that you wish to become. You just have to receive what is around you. From the trees, from the birds, from the air, from the grass, from the people, from the food, from the nourishment of breathing. See the beauty in everything. See the beauty in yourself. As we now awaken deeper into the heart, as the heart is always connected to the base chakra and is driven by the crown, as they work in trinity, the crown, the heart and the base, I'm guided now down to the base chakra, as it's showing me more clearly as you receive the love. Change the vibration of the distortion of the state of being of anger. I see the constraints within the collective human consciousness which reside in the base chakra. Love buys money. Money buys love. Food kills love through the addictions of sugar and alcohol and all other things that we choose to place in our mouth that doesn't serve. Food kills love, clogs our pores, our cells and our clarity, distorts us with toxins. Food should nourish us. Let's clear those constraints. Space consumes love. Another constraint and restriction of the human journey. Space is everywhere. Space is love. It doesn't consume it. Let's clear that constraint, that belief, that illusion, that distortion within your energy. Let it be free. And finally, the constraint that resides and controls our experiences. Time controls love. As the energy leaves your vibration, once and for all, I move my body as I release the structures that hold these constraints. I ask you to move your body today, tomorrow, ever forward. Move your body. If you are not exercising, you must move your body. Move the flow. Move whatever way it wishes to go. Play with your body. Play with yourself. Play with the energies of joy, of playfulness, of laughter. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at the world. Laugh at everything that is around you. Laugh at the constraints and restrictions that you have had. Laugh. Be free. Laugh. Going forward in the coming days, I ask you to play in the energy of laughter. Let go of that seriousness, of the constraint created by the good girl or the good boy. Laugh. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at the silliness we get ourselves caught up in. Laugh. Laugh through the vibration of play. We don't need to know. Let's play and let it go. We don't need to know. Play and let it go. I hope by now you're laughing at my singing. I don't sing very often. And I'm sure you're realizing why. Let it go. Let all the constraints go. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, I free you. Physically, I support that freedom, but you must move the body. Move the body. Move it. Get all that stuckness out. Go and do a yoga class. Go and do a cycle class. Do whatever serves you, but move the body. Go into the ocean. For those of you who haven't been in there recently, it's very warm. So I ask now, where to go next? Where to open to this new beginning of letting go of the constraints of the old, the addictions, the paradigms, the paradoxes, the fears, embracing the change. I invite you to feel what this change may look like in your journey. What would you really like to change? Maybe it's your relationship with everyone and everything. From this moment forward, all relationships come from love. because you're love. Be that love in the world. No more doing that love. No more trying so hard. Just be. No more exhaustion. Be the vitality you wish to be. Be the love you wish to be. Be the abundance that you are in the world. Live by example. No more fraud. No more faking it. Truly be that person. Learn to say no to what doesn't serve. Learn to say yes to everything else. And laugh at yourself. Hearing yourself say yes to something you really don't want to do. Don't do that anymore. Give yourself permission. Let it go. You don't need to know. Let's go and play and let it go. You don't need to know. Let's play and let it go. It's time to play on your stage. Be with yourself. Be with your own stage, your own uniqueness. What does she look like? What does he look like? Step out of your journey today. Go into the world and be everything you want to be. Be that person you know you are. Be love. Open your eyes and see all the love that is around you. You deserve to feel that love. You deserve to be that love. Permission. Allow yourself. With all that trying and all that hard work, the nervous system is tired. The depths of your exhaustion live inside that nervous system. It's time to nurture it. The nervous system lives down your spinal column. Take a moment to move your back. Feel your nervous system. Is she calm? Is he calm? What does the nervous system really feel like? Start at the top. At C1. Move all the way down to the coccyx bone. Take your time. Feel the energy shifting in your nervous system as the distortions and constraints of your energy, the old paradigm, has gone. Give yourself an opportunity to feel the freedom, one vertebrae at a time. Allow yourself to feel. Feel every vertebrae as you travel down your nervous system via your spine. What does it feel like? You don't need to know, you just need to feel. I don't need to know, just play and let it go. I don't need to know, just play and let it go. I don't need to know, let's play and let it go. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you really laughed at yourself? Or at others? with others, laughter. As we finally make it down to the coccyx bone, what does your nervous system feel like? The suggestion may be, for the next few days, much like I spent time holding space to make sure you were all filled with love, to let go of what you needed to let go of today. How about you take the time? Spend some time learning about your nervous system. The nervous system is responsible for the fight-flight. Learn about your nervous system. Is it calm? Is it overactive? Is it numb? This is your part. This is your responsibility. I heal you. I see you. I love you. Love yourself in the same way that I love you, that Spirit loves you. Take the journey with your spirit and discipline yourself to explore the gifts of your nervous system. What does he or she feel like? What kind of relationship do you have with your nervous system? Do you respect her or him? I feel the acknowledgement of sadness rising in all of you. You have never really acknowledged your nervous system, which is responsible for every nerve in your body, which allows you to feel, which allows you to connect to self and others. And if you are having relationship problems, or it has been a challenge for some time, it is not the connections with others that is the problem. It is the connection firstly with self, with you. I honour this journey I've taken with you also. And I shift the sadness from your spine. From the coccyx bone up, we shift it up to spirit, up to source, to transmute. 3 times I've been guided to do this. We don't need to know. Let's play and let it go. Last time. Move that body. Release. Give that nervous system an opportunity to reboot, to relax, to be free. through the distortion of consciousness, not understanding the light of anger. It has created deep sadness within our spine, within our system, parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. I'm guided now to physically rub my spine, to mirror the reflection, to support you, to allow the vibration to move up and out. And what will follow is creation, the energy of creation, often referred to as Kundalini. As we rise and release the sadness, we offer the energy of creation that is stuck and dormant within the lower part around our hips. Rise it up. With grace and ease, we ask this energy to rise also, to replace the fundamental sadness of distortion, of confusion, as we say a final goodbye to the good girl, the good boy within us. Releasing through the skull now, out through the top of the crown. It's like I'm massaging it with all my force to release the skeletal pain of the sadness, to allow it to be replaced with creation, with love, with the Kundalini. That is all available to us all. Be with yourself. Connect to the self within you. The abundance of love is there. Just activate it. Activate the energy of creation through an opening of the sacral, through an opening of the solar plexus, through the connection to the heart, to the freedom of the throat and to the expression in the third eye, to the freedom and connection in the crown. Rise the energy, draw it up through your spine, through your body. Vitality is what is calling, youthful vitality. No more, I am tired, I am exhausted. Let it go. We don't need to know, let's play and let it go. We don't need to know, let's play and let it go. We don't need to know, let's play and let it go. Releasing, drawing it up and out as I rub and massage my head to release all that doesn't serve. Shumahata. Ilamaha sunuhatu. Pisa nunu falitamu hatu. Silamaho sunupa. Sulamaho sulupa. Sumahapa. Releasing the energy. Some ancient words come through to release the body, to allow the ancient wisdom to be released, to unfold within us, to open us to who we really are, to remember the abundance of love that is everywhere within us. We are the one of the mirror of the universe, of the earth, of everything that is around us. The abundance is in you. Wake up to it. You are worthy. You deserve it. Respect yourself. Discipline yourself. Take care and nurture yourself. Take moments of reflection to acknowledge yourself. You are love. You are love. You are love. I close this beautiful grid by honoring you. Thank you for your patience, but this patience will bring you newness, will bring you everything you need to be the abundance of love, to be the new person you deserve to be. You have had a complete rebirth over this weekend through the grace of the divine pink ray. Thank you for trusting in me, having the faith for allowing me to hold this space for you, and being ready to let it all go. Be the experience of love that you wish to be in this world. Love is all you need, because love is everything. You are abundant. Be grateful. I love you. Until next time, be safe.